Hi everyone, this is Natali from myserenity.com. Do you have a nearly endless collection of articles bookmarked to read? Are you too busy in your everyday life to actually sit and enjoy a good read? Well, you're in luck. I'm going to share a practical strategy for learning more in less time. We at myserenity.com have a deep passion for learning and sharing, and we know that you do too. That's why we've created a short audio reading of every one of our articles read to you by us, your journey companions. Audio articles shine in the moments when you have the brain power, but you can't hold a book, a laptop, or even a reading device. Think of commuting, exercising, chores, and of course, dreaded waiting rooms. We know each of us is having less and less time and sometimes shorter attention spans for various readings. If you feel like there isn't enough time in a day to consume content, then this audio article is for you. We still welcome you to exclusive content, sessions, and more on our main site, myserenity.com. But for now, please sit back, enjoy, and listen to the audio article of your choice. So let's read the article, Is Extroversion Encoded Within? Everyone knows one, or perhaps would consider themselves one as well, an extrovert. You know the ones we mean, the social butterflies who are outgoing and friendly, action-oriented, talkative, and enthusiastic. I've been described as an extrovert all my life, but I didn't think until recent years that I started to notice it as a real part of me, a part that I have found I cannot turn off. With being the one in my social circle who plans most of our activities, likes being the center of attention, usually, and goes along with gusto before thinking things through with every little detail I can finally say it, I am trying to get you out of your shell because I want you to enjoy life to the fullest. Now, I know that won't work for everyone, but as an extrovert, being social is as easy as breathing air. My persuasions of you to get out and do stuff, like talk to people and see all the things, doesn't mean that I don't like who you are. I just can't help but see the world through my eyes, and sometimes that can be a good or bad thing, but there's always good intentions behind it. I feel energized after social interactions and recharged instantly in a large group of people. I know that for most introverts, that is actually the opposite and can drain them or make them feel worn out. I started to ask myself, why are extroverts and introverts so incredibly opposite and unique, and can one become the other? We all exist on the same spectrum of social interactions, where exactly on that spectrum makes us all different. In the early 2000s, a study conducted by the University of Amsterdam, scientists poked a little further into the brain scans of proclaimed introverts and extroverts. The big difference was dopamine, the feel-good drug that we naturally produce when we're happy. What they found was that extroverts may possibly be using their dopamine systems very differently. Our brains read differently than introverts for most activities that were defined as more adventurous, more social, and they were more responsive when the reward-risk center was increased, much like when you gamble and win. Introverts may actually find themselves less likely to want to be in an overstimulating situation like a party or a club or social functions, hiking a new mountain, or even trying a new hobby. All of this ties back to genetics. As for our genes, they help shape and develop our brains. This backs up the theory that genes control dopamine function can predict personality differences. Think of it this way. If you keep taking risky and adventurous chances or putting yourself in those situations and it works out well for you, then you have no reason to think negatively of that behavior. You'll keep seeking out situations that give you that exciting feeling of unfamiliar novelty because it feels good. Being highly sensitive to rewards just keeps us extroverts coming back because our preferences are shaped by the way our brains respond to outside stimuli. As with anything, our brain still remains the most complex part of our entire bodies, and we're constantly learning new and exciting things about it each day. We've barely begun to scratch the surface on understanding what causes and defines personality. So do I think extroversion is encoded? I'd have to say at this point, given the collective and most up-to-date research, it seems that it's definitely encoded. But does that mean that introverts can never experience life as an extrovert? Absolutely not. And in future writing, I will touch on just how to fake it until you make it, just when you need it, so that you too can enjoy some of that very, very good extroverted energy. Until then, feel free to say, I'm an introvert, it's in my DNA, whenever you want to get out of an extroverted heavy situation. Well, thanks for listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed the article. Feel free to head over to our main site and leave your comments there, or even here on this video. Stay connected with us via our website, mysoulrenity.com. Follow us on Instagram. We're always posting inspirational stuff. We're over there at my.soulrenity. And we're on Twitter as msoulrenity. Subscribe, follow, like this, do anything you want that makes you happy and lets other people know that you enjoyed this. Thank you.